Coach Lunga, how are you doing, my brother?
I'm good, and you, my brother?
Good. We're at the airport. The parents are saying goodbye to the kids.
Yeah.
If you can just tell us what is the trip about, where are you guys heading, and what's in store for you there?
Okay, first of all, my name is Coach Lunga, Nobela, the head coach of Under 13. The trip that we're going to Saudi Arabia in Riyadh, where we're going to play the 5-men's team tournament that is organized by the King. And also the tournament that we are going to is not only the tournament that you're going to represent the club, but also to represent the country as a whole. Because according to the way the tournament is structured, then it's only 5 countries that were invited, which is one South Africa. It was one of the countries that was invited, and through us as Mamelodi Sundowns. That's why today, as you see, we are here in the airport. We're preparing to fly to Saudi, and the tournament that we're going to play, it's a good tournament because we're going to play up against the teams like Man City, and then LA Galaxy, Flaminos. And just to say, we were also blessed to be playing an opening game of the tournament against the host, of Saudi. And it will be a good tournament and a good experience for the boys.
Coach, this is not the first time we've taken a group of boys outside our borders. You've been to Portugal, you've been to Belgium as well. Part of the team that you went to Portugal with, if I remember correctly, were the under-15s this year that won everything.
Yes.
What is the contribution of these trips to how the team performs or to this success that we've seen with the under-15s?
I think first of all, these trips or these tournaments that we go to play, the nice thing with this tournament, we go there also to learn. First, us as coaches, so that whatever that we learn, then we can always take it down to the boys. And also the boys, when they go there, they also have their own way of learning, because when you arrive that side, you don't only learn about the social life of that side or the cultures of that side, but it's also about how they play, how do they do things. And going to Belgium last year, we learned a lot, especially playing against Man City and beating them 2-0. It was from the learning that we got from the first game against Barcelona. Yes, we hammered the first game, but going to the second game against Man City, that also showed us to say, we as South Africa, we are not far from the teams in Europe, especially in the lower age groups, because it's very, very important that we prepare these boys from the early age. As you see now, the tournament that you are going to play in Riyadh, it's an under-14 tournament, but we have all the 13-year-olds. The only 14 boy that we have is only the goalkeeper. The rest are 13-year-olds. And West, we also have an 11-year-old boy that is part of the team, which is us as Mamelodi Sundowns. It's about the succession plan. We are going there, yes, to compete, but also it's about the boys to learn. So that when we come back to South Africa, then we can always showcase everything that we are learning from all these trips that we are traveling, and we are participating in these tournaments.
Coach, you mentioned that you are taking a younger group because it's under 14, and we've seen this with the under 17 team of Mamelodi Sundowns that won the GTL League title. They were all 16-year-olds.
Yes.
So it seems that Mamelodi Sundowns have now adopted this approach of playing boys, a year younger in a particular age group. What is that about, and what do you hope to achieve?
Yeah, that's the strategy of the club to play young. And it's not only with under 13s. Even if you check in our also MDC, we're playing with young boys. What is important is for us to prepare these boys and fast track them for the senior team. And when you're talking about our under 16s, in the beginning it was a little bit tough, but the more they learn, the more they understand the pressure, the more they understand that they are playing a year younger, and then it's also easy for us to grow, especially for the boys to grow in their ability, for them to grow in their performance. And that's what we want to do, to say, yes, we are the development team, and for us winning, it's not that important. What is important, it's about us making sure that we groom these boys and develop them to become one of the best in the country. And if you can check, for example, even when the senior team went to play the King's Cup, then we had 4 of our under 16 boys that traveled with the senior team. And that was because of the growth that is happening in the GDL, and because of we are playing a year young, then it becomes more tough for them. We create a more level of difficulties for them. Then even with these boys, we want to fast track them. That's why we're taking them to the under-14 tournament in Saudi. It will be a little bit tough, but with the talent that we have, we are 100% sure that these boys, they're going to compete. And when they come back here, it's going to be easy for them also to dominate as we did with the under-15s this year.
Coach, like you said, we've got 11-year-olds, 13-year-olds probably getting on a flight for the first time in their lives.
Yeah.
Are they excited? Are they scared? How is that feeling?
Yeah, there's more excitement from the boys. Having the small boy, especially SJ, is 11-year-old boy. Then you must always, be next to him because of the excitement that he has. But it's good that we expose him to this while he's still young, because he's one of the boys that he is so talented. Yes, everyone that we have is talented, but because of his age, then we must always try to control him, because he's a small boy, he still thinks about playing. But it goes also to everyone that we have. That's why, because of their talent, then it's easy for us to go and compete in the under-14s international tournaments. Because if they were not talented, we're going to go and take our under-14s, that we have. And it's not like maybe these boys that we have, we're saying that they're better or what, but everyone that we have in Mamelodi Sundowns is so talented, and we believe in all of them. That's why even the club is able to go extra mile to make sure that the development of these boys happens accordingly, and they get a proper development.
Coach, Man City have scored to settle. You beat them last time, now you'll face them again. How exciting is it for Mamelodi Sundowns when they go out to these trips to go against academies of the best teams in the world? And for you as a coach, how is that feeling knowing that you're going against the best of the best in the world?
Yeah, talking about Man City, I was laughing with my driver this morning, our driver of the academy, saying, hey, don't forget that you beat these guys last year, and now they'll be coming and say, hey, yes, these teams that killed us last year. It will be, I'm sure it will be a good game against Man City. Obviously, they'll want to settle the score, and even us, we want to also to maintain that score also, and it's going to be a nice tournament, and it's going to be a good feeling to play against big clubs in the world, because when you check, Fluminense is also playing the Club World Cup, Man City is playing the Club World Cup, LA Galaxy, and those are the teams that they're in the Club World Cup. Then it says indirect, our boys, they're in the mini Club World Cup, I can say, to compete with those teams. It's gonna be a good one, and I'm 100% sure, because even our preparation, we had an excellent preparation, because all our friendly games that we played, we didn't play against the 13-year-olds, but we tried to go with the 15-year-olds, and the way they played against those 15-year-olds, I was so impressed. All of us with the technical team, we were so happy the way the boys they did against those 15-year-olds. Then I think the preparation went well, and we are prepared to go and compete in that tournament.
Coach, thank you very much for your time, and hopefully you have a good time in Saudi Arabia.
Thank you very much.